Hello, how's everybody doing? It's Melissa. I'm a little bit out of breath. Just got home and had to throw some things together really quickly, and it doesn't take a whole lot to get me out of breath. So I'm out of breath. But anyway, here we are for another VDS planner content related video. So if you love VDS, and you love just looking at beautiful VDS planners, you're gonna love this video. I have 4 new ones to show you. Now, of my big, huge 2022 haul, that's what it's got to be called, I have a haul of VDS so far. Everything's here but 2 more. I'm expecting 2 more, probably, hopefully, November to December. And then I will be done for this year. So, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so just to recap, what I'm using right now is my A6, and this is the Sakura, I think is the way they say it. Velvet croco. Beautiful. Very velvety, very soft, seriously soft. Some people describe it like a suede, and if you know anything about suede, you know some of them can be really terrible, really coarse, really hard, and then there's like nubuck. And it is just super, super soft and squishy and absolutely fantastic. And I paired it on the inside with their, I can't say this one either. And, you know, I don't feel bad about that because I watch a lot of VDS planner haul and planner unboxing videos, and other people cannot say names either. So it's not just me. Keep in mind, these things come from one place and one place only, and that is in Norway. And it's a small little family-owned company, so they're not all over the world. And they're just one of a kind because you get to design, customize each and every one depending upon your taste and your budget. Put it that way. So this is, if you go to look for this particular leather, it's one of the buffalo hides, which is indestructible. Beautiful leather. I have a whole B6 made in just this color alone. And it's like ARMANDINE, I think is the name of it. You will go to their webpage and scroll down and go to their special waitlist page, and that shows, and that color will be on here. But if you really, really, really want to get to know Spek as a company, join the Facebook Spek fan page. You will learn so much, so much. So I did not do any customizations to this one outside of course, the 2 different leathers and gold rings, and then I added an extra pin loop. So this is what I'm using right now. You know, we're about to go into November, and I'm trying to decide if I want to switch it up, because I may, and I'll show you why in a minute. Yeah, I went through the other night and rounded all the corners to my inserts. That's pretty cool. But yeah, she's pretty awesome. I love A6 size. I just do. I have an everyday carry that is a pocket size, which, truth is, every day I'm probably at home unless I'm at a doctor's appointment or picking up a grocery order. My husband's coming in and the puppy's here. Come here. Sit. Quiet. Shh. You will hear the occasional outburst. Come here. Rocky. I'm gonna let him out and see if that quiets him down. Hold on 1 second, guys. Out. Go. Go. We just got home, so they're like, ah, somebody hold me, feed me, love me. They're like spider monkeys, climb all over you and everything else. Okay, back to the planners. So that is my A6 that I'm currently carrying. And these are the leathers that, I wouldn't say they're as delicate as like an undyed or something like that, but you have to be a little bit more careful with them, obviously. You can treat them. I haven't treated any of mine. I also have 2 of these in the Stardust color. But again, I don't carry them all over the world with me. So they stay here at my house, at home. When I go somewhere, if I'm going on vacation or going to be away a couple of days, the one I take with me will be definitely like a TM leather, which is the buffalo hide tough ones. But this is the one that I planned on carrying my black Nor one, for the month of October, but then I got this one. I was like, I gotta get in it. I just gotta get in it because this Tiffany blue is no longer carried by Spek. It went off the order list about a month ago, I guess, and I just almost shed tears because I was planning on getting one and I was too late. But then I decided just to take a shot, emailed Petra, who is the owner of the company, her and her family, and asked her if she possibly had any more of the hide left. Because sometimes they'll have leftover hide, but they just can't post it on their website because there's not enough for people to do orders. And she was able to make me a big B6, and that just made me super happy. And you can probably look at it and see why. It's beautiful. This color is amazing, 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 and absolutely beautiful. And I went on Amazon because I'm all the time ordering dividers. I like just really normally clear ones the best. You know, like that. But I found these on Amazon. Amazon's getting a lot more things for different size planners, by the way. It's amazing. And that was today's list, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, they're the same color. They match really nice. They're even called Tiffany blue. And they look super, super, super nice with it. You can see I don't have it labeled because I have other ones that have labels on them. And I had to take some stuff out because I already bulk up my planner way too much. Way too much. So, and if you see the difference, this is the size that most people do for a B6 size, and this is the size for a personal wide. That's why you have the difference in those. And so when I do use these, which I won't be using these much longer because I have some cloth and paper and dividers that are new this year, I think, and I'm going to use those instead, and they are in the personal wide, so they should not stick out this far, so everything should line up a lot better. But anyway, love that. That was cool. I also bought these also in the personal wide. This is going to be the color, well, actually not the precise color, but my ostrich Canterbury Bells is going to be a very, very light colored lilac. So it'll lean more toward this, but it's just beautiful. It's indescribable. You just have to wait till I get it, and you'll see why it's the dream planner of a lifetime. So this was close, so I ordered this to go with that planner. And then I got 2 A5s in this, it's almost like a salmon pink. But I guess I'll keep one maybe for an A5. I don't use A5 any longer. I really stopped that last year because these smaller sizes are just so much easier for me. I enjoy them so much more. Plus, I've got the Erin Condren A5 Life Planner. That's all I need. So yeah, but anyway, I get stuff like this and then I trim it down to fit whatever size I want. Trim it down, punch holes in it. It's all you have to do. I did that with these here. I ordered these also from Amazon in an A5, and they're monthlies. And since I only do about 2 months at a time in my planner, I'll just use 2 at a time. I just went through, I cut them down to the sizes I needed to go with my monthlies at a time. And I love these because, my dream thing and praying nothing stops me, but is going to Joshua Tree next year. And so these have a very deserty theme. If I had the other ones out that I could show you, they have cactuses on them and everything. And I'm like, oh, that just reminds me more of that. And I'm so excited, and I'm pumping myself up like a 12-year-old girl going to see I don't know, Harry Styles. Would that be one that they would love these days? My 27-year-old still loves them, so maybe. Okay, so anyway, so that's what I'm in. That is what I am currently in. And I usually change my planners every month, especially now that I have so many of my VDS planners. I do have other planners. I have a couple of Moterm. I have one that I just recently got, just called the Franklin Covey, a little pink one that I really thought was just pretty. So I do have others, but I don't really use them for anything other than playing with. I posted on the VDS site the other night. Thing about it is, once you touch a VDS planner, a lot of people like Julio too, but I think VDS for your money is so much nicer. But once you get a hold of one of those, everything else just doesn't line up. So for the month of January, this is where I'm really in a conundrum. I'm going between my lavender one here. It turned out, I had it set up last month for September, and I didn't think it would, but it made the most beautiful fall planner. It really did. This color was just amazing. So love that. May go into that one. That is also a B6. And, oops, let me get her fastened. And then I have this one, and I even have inserts in this for next year. This is their turquoise. And I did a contrasting color of Parme on the inside with some bright pink stitching. Oh, here's the rest of mine. Yeah, here they are. See, you got beaches, deserts, mountain range. It's a little bit of everything. I just loved them. I saw them. Those are just way cool. See there, desert. So, and they weren't that much. That's the nice thing about when you get them off of Amazon. They're not that much. So the more they carry and the less they charge, hey, the better off we are. So anyway, this one, with the exception of my ostrich planner, is the most expensive one I own because I did more customizations in it. And the reason I did it on this one is because at the time I did not think I was going to be ordering any more for the year. And then I went and ordered 7 more behind it. The customs, that's not counting the, I also purchased 1, 2, 3, 4 of their Touch Me's, off their Touch Me line, which were the ready to ship line. So anyway, I just got me a few somethings. So what is custom on this one is this pocket here, this front pocket. You can have this put on the front or the back if you prefer. I like the front. I've got a few things in there just for safekeeping. This is like $72 just to add this on, I think. I did get the extra pockets. So you've got 1, 2, 3 pockets here with a pocket there. And then on the back, I got the extra pocket also. So 1, 2 extra pockets. Then this one, and this is their Codex line, I want to say, that they're offering now to customize planners. So the pocket configuration, normally these would be this way. I did this because I think it looks really cool. So that was a customization. Also got the gold rings and also got the extra pin loop. So she's just a pretty. This one, I think I could use this color in fall or summer or spring or what have you. So I don't know when I'm going to use this one. What I do frequently, especially with the dark, I usually use only white stitching on the outside, whether it's a light color or dark color, because I love the contrast look anyway. So that's what I usually do with that. This was the first time me ever using this color pink with the Parme. I'm like, hey, it turned out pretty cool. That was a little experiment there. But anyway, this turquoise is a beautiful color. And because this is the buffalo Touch Me leather, again, tough as nails. So between the color and the type of leather it is, you're going to be hard pressed to even do damage to this thing. Lavender's the same way. Okay, and these are the 3 I received just this week. Starting out, I got a new little pocket planner that's going to be my wallet. Right now, I am in VDS, I think they call it the Violet. It's a leather that, well, I don't even know if it's even available anymore. It's a real dark purple and it's pretty. And it was from the Touch Me line a few years back. I'm not sure how old it is. I got it from someone off Macari, second hand, and she sold it to me for like $30. And I was just like, oh, that's crazy. That really is crazy, especially since it's no longer a Touch Me leather, you know. And I love it. I got it because I wanted to see if it would work for me, and it does. I don't like big rings. That was what threw me off. I had ordered a Moterm in their lilac, and I could not stand it. It was the Lutz, and the rings were big. I just could not ever get used to that thing, so I sold it. So I tried that other one out with the small rings, and it works perfect. So I have my little cloth and paper inserts to go on the inside. I made sure I got the back pocket for bills and receipts and things. And then, of cards in 1, 2 pockets there, 1 pocket there. And I will show you something in just a minute. This is the mauve on the inside. I'll go ahead and tell you now. I got mauve on 3 of my planners when I ordered these because they no longer sell the mauve, and at the time they were selling them for 15% off because it was clearanced out, which brought your entire planner down 15%. So I went and I ordered 3 with that. I was like, what? Oh, but yeah, because I mean, and it looks great. I wasn't even sure how. The other 2 I knew would look good, but this one I wasn't sure, but I think it looks fantastical. I really, really do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be switching into this one tonight out of my other one. And again, I did the contrast stitching, and that just shows the beautiful color. This is a new color brown. I want to call it a Koya or something like that. Again, you'll have to go to the weightless leathers because it's in the weightless leathers to get it, but it's very rich and very beautiful. I love it. I did not have a brown planner at all, and I've been meaning to get one. And I think a pocket size is the perfect size to do that because it's going to be going in and out of your purse with your makeup and your pins and all that fun stuff. So, perfect color for that. Unless you're going to get black or something like that. And the next one I got, again, weightless leathers. This is the TM Rose. So this is also the buffalo leather in the rose color. It is, honestly, it's got, I mean, it's not white, but it does have a lot more white in it. And you can see the little specks of rose there, rose color, and the texture of it. And it's, like I said, it's also a weightless leather. Again, beautiful. I love my A-sits and my B-sit sizes. Those are 2 sizes that are personal wide that I gravitate toward. And with this one, again, I got the mauve because they gave me 15% off the price of the planner. Kept it simple. Got my gold rings and my pin loop. No extra pockets or anything like that. Still just beautiful. I always get in the, whether I'm doing A-sits or the B-sits, I get the 30mm rings. Well, there's one occasion I did not, and I'll show you that one day. But just beautiful. Again, I just love it. I did not get back pockets, nothing like that in it. Just, I always just like to have those pin loops, one for a pen and one for a highlighter. I got used to it, and that's how I like it. I do wish their pin loops would accommodate my Sarasa Dry pins, but they just will not. So I usually stick a Sarasa Grand pen in here with a Sarasa Dry ink refill in it. Does the same thing, but I like the big fat pens the best. I like them the best. So that is that one. Again, absolutely prettiness. Beautiful, beautiful. And then the last one I have tonight is one I really didn't think I would ever do, but I saw someone on the Facebook page that had done it, and it looked gorgeous. So I'm like, I'm going to give it a try because I knew it would be durable too. This is their cream croco. So it's not the velvety kind. So it's got the sheen to it and a, you know, smoother finish. But of course it'll be a little bit more durable too than the other kind. I'm not sure how it holds up as to cracking and stuff like that compared to the buffalo hide. I'm really not. Haven't ever heard anybody really talk about it that has them. I had gotten one croco custom last year that I did not like at all. It was in another color, and I could not stand it. This one feels a little bit better. This one has a better texture to it. Plus, I get her to put me some extra foam inside because I like the squish feeling. A lot of people do not. They just want to feel the leather. I like the squishability of a leather. I do. So, look how pretty this looks. The contrast. So, again, mauve. Same pocket configuration, just the standard. Extra pin loop. Gold rings. People trying to call me when I'm making a film. There we go. All right. And then the crock on the outside. But now, I just want you to be able to see the contrast. Another one I've seen people do that was absolutely beautiful is this with like one of the dark purples. And again, that was beautiful too. That was beautiful. If I could afford multiple ostrich planners. They have some that are just the most, their best color selection is by far in their ostrich. If you want to look at their ostrich selection, you have to go to their website and scroll down to ostrich and click on that, and then all of their different colors will come up. They have so many, and they are all so gorgeous, and they have them in every, you know, pretty much Spek of the Rainbow is just beautiful. So, but anyway, I've seen people with the white ostrich contrasting with like a darker interior purple or something along that line, and they just turn out so pretty. So pretty. So for the month of November coming up, guys, I told you back in July to hurry up and put your Christmas trees up, and you wouldn't listen to me. I told you you're gonna need them soon. But for the month of November, I'm not going to stay in this one because I do, you know, I've got all these now that I'm definitely going to be switching out on a monthly basis until I get the ostrich. I don't know if I'll be able to part with that, so we'll have to see. But I want to go from this one, and I still want it to be able to look fall. You know, I've got printed out a bunch of new fall vellums and things for it that I made on Canva. Oops. And I can't decide whether to put it in this one or this one or this one. This is also, by the way, I don't know if I said it's not, this is also the buffalo hide. So again, very, very, very adorable. Very adorable. Sometimes they have a different consistency. So let me, because I see a lot of people asking questions about that. Okay. So if you will look at this one in the light, you will see this one has more of a sheen to it than this one does. And you'll also see that this one has more high and lows in the color than this one does. That is for a reason. These here are ones that are completely saturated. So you've got one solid color through and through. You don't have the highs and lows. They're completely saturated. And when they're like this, they do feel a bit, some people call it dry. I don't know if I'd call it dry or not. It's still divine. And I personally like the solid colors over the ones with the highs and lows. I like the color really saturated like this is. And it's like I said, you still see all the wonderful texture and stuff, but it's just a matter, you know, everybody has their taste as far as stuff like that goes, the touch and the feel of things. The last Croco I got, the one I told you, it was Totoro, the one I sold, I could not stand the texture of it. Other people love it. I just could not. So it's all a matter of personal taste. But that is why that is like this. This, on the other hand, is also like this. Again, a bit more of a sheen and highs and lows. So when you're picking a TM leather, you want to look at that. And if you have questions, you can always email Petra. She is awesome about getting back to you and letting, you know, answering any of your questions that you have. But that will be the difference, is that the ones that have highs, lows, will have a little bit more sheen. They are softer just by hair, but they have less of a maybe a chalky feel. I don't know if I'd even say that. But this is a little bit drier feeling than these are. So, again, personal taste. I prefer the feel of these, but I prefer the look of these. So what you gonna do? You're gonna buy them all. That's what you're gonna do. That's what I did. This one is even, this one goes back and forth. You can see a few highs and lows in this. This is more of a smooth because I requested smooth. When you request smooth, you'll get less highs and lows. You'll get more of the full saturation. But I don't remember when or if I request anything on this one. I've been eyeing this rose for a long time though. And right now they've got some of their colors going out and they've got some new colors coming in. So it's a good time to be checking things out. Don't be in a hurry to order anything. Wait till they get in the new selections and see if that, you know, is something you prefer to have. I do know they've got a new shade of purple coming in. It's real dark purple. So you might want to wait around if you like. If you're a purple girl, see that when it comes in. But there are some, unfortunately, you can't get any longer. You can't get this, and you can't get the Tiffany in this. So I just got lucky I actually have another A6 planner that is this color on the outside with a Parme, which is this pink color on the inside. So it's almost identical to this one, just switch sides a little bit. All right, guys, that's all my vendor spec fun tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy showing these things to you so much, and I do try to do unboxings as I get them, because that way I can talk about the planner, you know, itself a little better. But, you know, I have babysitting duty 3 days a week, and then this week I had an extra day, my little granddaughter. And so I've had my hands full, needless to say. And then on the 26th of November, we have our new little baby boy who is going to be coming into the world. So can't wait for that. I'm scared to death. Don't know how I'm going to handle both of them, but still can't wait to hold that new little baby in my arms. There ain't nothing like it. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you again for tuning into my channel. Give me a big old like if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and leave a comment. I always love to, you know, banter back and forth with you guys. I like to talk and see what you think and what you like and that kind of thing. So I will see you next time. Bye.